Laufer, PC. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you just one short summation of Jacob Laufer. We will hear a very personal story from Mr. Yitschock Hirshfeld to introduce Jacob Laufer. There is the famous saying, "Be true to your faith and a blessing to others regardless of their faith." I think that sums up Mr. Jacob Laufer. Without further ado, I would like to call up Mr. Yitschock Hirshfeld to personally introduce our guest of honor.
It's very hard for me to speak in English. My mama Lushan is Yiddish, but I'll try to do the best. I'll tell you a story which has recently happened, less than a week, and Jake have asked me not to spread the story, but I have asked my rabbi what I should do, and he told me I shouldn't listen to him, and I should say it. So therefore, I'll tell the story. It took about an hour and 20 minutes, the whole story. I'll try to do it in 1 minute. We were trying to get someone that was needed legal advice, and his legal team could not come to a solution to get him what he wanted. And this was a client not from Jacob Laufer's firm. The rabbis have asked me that I should call Jake Laufer and get his advice and his opinion. And this happened not in the middle of the day. To be exactly, it happened at 9:44 p.m. last Wednesday. I have called him up and assured he answered my phone. And I have asked him the question, and he has told me the way how he sees it is the way how the other team sees it. But the only way, if he could go into the office and he could try to dig and find some solution. But he told me, listen, it's 10 o'clock and I have either two solutions. Either go in tomorrow at 6 o'clock and try to work, either to go in right now. And I've told them that the guy has to face court the next day at 9 o'clock and he has to have the answer right now. So Jacob answered me like this. Jake is calling me the way how he called me, Rabbi Yitschock. So he answered me, Rabbi Yitschock, so I guess I have no other choice just to take my keys, go in back to the city, open my office, and sit on this. And this is a client, which is not his client. It's not a friend of his. It's not someone who davens in his shul, not someone from his community, not even from his town. Just a simple Jew. And he had answered me, give me an hour and a half and I will call you back. 11:05, he called me back and he had found the solution. I repeated this story to a very dear friend of ours, and he had told me like this, Yitzchak, you have real guts. I have answered him, and I'll tell you what I answered him. If I have zero guts, but you have no idea who Jake Laufer is all about. The other day, I was at that legal team and I told them the story, and he is here tonight. And that attorney told me like this: there's no other person in the world, in the legal team, but Jake Laufer that should be honored at this event. We would like to honor Jake Laufer, and we would like everyone to be asked to be raised.